Divorce lies at the intersection between what was and what will be. And there are so many changes that will be happening in the divorce that you don't necessarily know at the beginning. And whether or not you are choosing the divorce because you finally had it or someone else has chosen it and you're just catching up, there is a big emotional change. And you need to give yourself room to make that emotional adjustment, re-identify yourself as an independent person separate from your marriage and possibly separate from your children, although of course you still love them very much. Being aware of what's going on for yourself, aware of your emotions, so that when they come up, especially when you feel them strongly, you're not in a place of reactivity to them, but instead lean in, learn what's going on, because this is real opportunity for you in terms of your own personal growth and also in terms of getting the right result for you and your situation. Your daily life is likely going to look significantly different, or at least on some days, than your married life. If your children are living at home, your children won't be there every day, or you'll be the only parent scrambling to pick up someone from soccer and someone else from swimming or gymnastics. You also will have different expenses and have to allocate your resources in different ways. There'll be no one there to help out with things you're used to having help with. On the other hand, you also won't have to deal with somebody else's wishes. You want Chinese food, well, have Chinese food. You don't have to care that they want Italian. It's your life now, 100%, and you can go in the direction you want based on your own priorities. Divorce can have a significant long-term financial impact, which is why it's so important during the divorce process itself to take a serious look at the assets you're leaving with, the liabilities you have, and your expenses. Make sure that you have a plan that is sustainable and that you are being realistic about what things cost and making a plan for what really makes sense for you. During the divorce process, priorities often shift and change. And often that's around the family home. I know for myself, when I was getting divorced, it was really important for me to hold on to the home that I was living in with my ex-husband. I thought this was really important for my kids' stability, and it would make the most sense for all of us. So after he moved out and he got his own apartment, I went there one day to pick up the kids, and I looked around his much smaller, much simpler apartment, and I thought, I should have done this. I should have moved to a place that was much more financially sustainable, much easier to find my keys, much easier to keep clean. It was just simpler. And I thought, wow, I think stability for the kids is important, but maybe staying in this super expensive, super rambling home might not be the way. And I gave myself permission to have changed those priorities. And you should too, because what you think is most important at the beginning really might change over time. If you've got questions about what nobody is going to tell you about the truth of divorce or any other questions at all, please contact us at Miller Law.